Welcome to Akumarch, my month-long art challenge based on my favorite anime of all time, D.Gray-Man. But what does Akumarch even mean? Well, it's March, and we are gonna draw Akuma. Welcome, wonderful souls. It's time for a brush with death. Death is me, and you can call me Grim. If you don't need or want the explanation for this challenge and want to just see the artwork, skip to this timestamp. For those who stayed, whether you're interested in participating or just wanna hear me yapping, the anime D.Gray-Man is about Alan Walker, who has this power called innocence. He joins the organization called the Black Order, where he meets others that possess innocence as well, and they are called exorcists. The villains of the show are called the Noah family, and they have the power of dark matter. The Noah family's big boss, the Millennium Earl, uses this dark matter to make these monsters called Akuma. When someone mourns the death of a beloved or is experiencing grief, the Earl will take advantage of this person, telling them, "Oh, I can bring them back to life." But in reality, the Earl brings the dead back using dark matter, taking both the soul of the dead and the soul of the living to create an Akuma. Akuma are somewhat mindless as level 1s, but Akuma are just like Pokemon. The more they kill, the stronger they grow. And this is where the art challenge Akumarch gets its inspirations. Level 1s all look the same. There's big balloons shooting everything. When they evolve into level 2, they are all unique and different. But they still have the mind to kill humans and obey the Noah family. But they are all differently designed, have different abilities, and some even grow their own personalities. What signatures a level 2 is their unique appearance, but most of them have this white face with the upside down star on their forehead or some sort of star on them. When they evolve into level 3 Akuma, they all have this armored appearance. Most are skinny legends, but there are some bulky level 3s. The armored look is what signatures them. So for every day in Akumarch, I will be making a new Akuma design based on the 31 prompts. Last art challenge I did was Faketober, but don't worry, I'm not doing 31 designs in one video. Today, I'm doing just this first week of prompts. If you don't understand the info dump, it's basically a monster design challenge. I will say Akuma do not have physical weapons, meaning they don't carry around a katana or they don't carry around a bazooka. Okay, the blades and guns are part of their body. They don't necessarily need to have these weapons, but they don't carry around a crowbar. Alright, since no one ordered Yappuccino, let's get to the artwork. Here is day 1, Sorrow. For Sorrow, I knew I wanted to focus on a crying face, so what cries? A baby. I didn't want it to be cute though. Akuma are more monstrous design. They're abominations created from grief. So I gave this ugly baby an ugly old man face with a tiny baby body wearing a goo goo gaga diaper with cupid angel wings and claws because his face has these streak marks pattern similar to tears falling down. For this style, I tried this stylistic choice of having gold as the only color while the rest is monochrome like a manga. Akuma also have individual names, so I'm going to name this one Pampers. Mommy Poco Pants. Day 2 is Mirror. For this prompt, it kind of became a sketch until whatever looks interesting. I wanted this Akuma to be symmetrical and made these Akuma faces somewhat horns on this design, And in my head, it started to look like a moose or something. So this is a taxidermy based Akuma. You know those moose heads on the wall? The mirrors are also on the wall. I imagine this Akuma can face through walls or disguise its ugly body as a wall. The body is two halves stitched together with some of the stitching coming off. Ew! I gave a minotaur as body to it too, with its hands being two large mirrors, perhaps to reflect any range move an exorcist makes. This Akuma is named Tex. Day 3, I'ma draw a level 3. Our prompt is Shell. As I mentioned before, level 3 Akuma's designs are humanoid but covered in armor. There's a thin version and a swole version, but I've yet to see them do feminine designs. So our Shell level 3 Akuma, they got some boob shell armor. It almost became a Uzumaki Akuma, but no. Whether it has boobs under the armor, I don't know. But the armor will be an ocean teal blue, with Shell Princess Leia are buns on the helmet, with sharp swirling shell shoulder pads, and even the knee pads are swirls. Their powers would include maybe high speeds underwater, maybe they are waterbender, and so maybe like extra good hearing. I'll name this level 3 Conch for Conch Shell. Day 4 is Tentacle. Hey yo! Before we get to tentacles, use your own tentacles to make sure you're subscribed to Brush with Death, which is me, Grim from Brush with Death. I make a lot of fake amount videos, but sometimes I do ugly stuff like this. So if you like art, subscribe. I already said that. Okay, let's go back to the tentacle. But don't be freaking weird, okay? It's not that kind of anime. For tentacle, I went with something simple. For the color, I tried to mimic similar rendering to how the original D.Gray-Man anime was. Early D.Gray-Man was indeed quite grey. It was heavy on the monochrome theming with uniforms and checker patterns. The Akuma were darker toned and desaturated like the murky blue-grey I used. Of course, this level 2 Akuma has ink related powers, and I'ma name it Inka Ika. Day 5 was a bit tougher than I imagined it would be. The prompt is horns, but I didn't want to go with just devil horns, so I tried making a ram or sheep with super large swirling horns with a wide grin and a small body. But during the lining process, I kinda confused myself on what the hell I was drawing, and the fur looked too like a Pokemon. Then I tried referencing a character called General Theodore in the anime cause he has poofy hair, but I just scrapped the design and made a more interesting one. This new horn design has hands holding the horns like a lance, with a simplification of an animal's body with human teeth. From the mouth is gun, which is something that level 2 Pokemon. Level 2 Pokemon? I wrote Pokemon in the script. The gun from the mouth is something level 2 Akuma can do. For colors, I went with a white and red color scheme, which unlike the previous design, which is from old school D.Gray-Man colors, new era D.Gray-Man is much brighter and vibrant, with strange color combinations. The new anime made Akuma more red over the black parts, with white to contrast it. This level 2 will be named Tauros. Day 6 was a goofy prompt. Whoops. Purely because I think it's funny and Akuma do have a few goofy moments or designs. I definitely wanted the mouth to be the main feature. I tried to make a round face, but it started to look too similar to Day 1 Pampers, so I resketched it into a feminine looking Akuma, very veiny and wrinkly, similar to a level 1 Akuma. It's also based on botched surgeries. The Akuma has bloated limbs, a monstrous humanoid with a cannon come out of his mouth body. I'm named this one Pucker Up. Not just Pucker, just Pucker. Our final prompt for the week is Day 7, Mammal, a more vague prompt than others. While there's been more humanoid and insect-like Pokemon in the show, there are a few mammal Pokemon. Do I keep saying Pokemon? I'm stupid. There's a few mammal Akuma or Akuma that have fur on them. So I thought this prompt would be interesting challenge for an Akuma design. It was hard to pick what animal I would base it on, so I sketched the mouth with a couple of teeth like Pennywise, and my hands just made a rat. So here's my poisonous stinky rat in underpants. I'ma name this one Stank. This was quite a simple video, but with very complex designs. Let me know what you think of this art challenge. I hope you enjoyed it, because this is what the next 3 videos are gonna be like. It's given me a chance to draw something I love, draw something outside of Pokemon. It's given me a wider portfolio and spreads the word of my favorite anime/manga that has literally saved my life. I hope you guys can participate if you can. You don't have to do all the prompts every day, and you can even use these prompts for drawing Pokemon. So keep drawing and maybe you'll have a brush with death. I'll see you next video. We're doing the classic this time. Oh, happy day!